We're going to start laying down with our backs on the mat. Yeah, having the knees bent. Closing your eyes if that feels good. We're going to start by taking 3 cleansing exhales. So wherever you're at, inhaling through the nose and exhaling out. Two more. At your own pace. One more. Nice. I invite you to focus on allowing the heaviest parts of us, of ourselves, to rest a little bit more on the earth, on the mat. Starting with the pelvis, so the back parts of the hip, our tailbone. As you continue to focus on your exhales, allowing it to just rest a little bit deeper into the mat, into the earth. Shifting our attention to our shoulders. We always have a little bit more potential to let go of our shoulders. So just notice, find an awareness of what parts of your shoulder, shoulder blade, upper back are contacting the mat. And then with each exhale, can you drop a little bit deeper into the earth? Next, we'll focus on the back part of our head. There's a central point that is resting on the earth. And with each exhale, can you allow that point to reach deeper into the earth? Relaxing our tongues, creating space between our top and bottom molars. Parting our lips. Next, shifting our imagination and our visualization to the space between our shoulders and our hips. If we could draw a line on the left side and on the right. Maybe right now, or before we settled in, that line wasn't straight. There were curves, there were corners, little knots. That's okay. But right now, as we're resting and as we feel the support of the earth, can we imagine those 2 lines on the left and right sides of us ironing out? So the deeper the contact we have with the support of the earth, the more we can let those 2 lines unravel, and most importantly, be of equal length. Let's envision our spine elongating beyond the crown of our head, beyond our tailbone, outside of the walls of this room, And imagine that left line and right line that we were talking about, the same length, also extending in both directions. Nice. As we're here, maybe open those eyes. We're gonna rub our palms together. Rub, 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 rub. Creating a little energy as we feel the heat. And then come to stillness, bringing those thumbs to your forehead. If you wish to set a dedication for this practice today into someone or something that may benefit, now is the time. Beautiful. Envisioning that as complete, we're going to bring those palms beside us on the mat. Do we feel ready? You ready? Okay. Let's first take a gentle twist. Are you okay, Evelyn?
Yeah,
So send those knees from one side to the other. Then come to stillness. Walk those feet a little closer to the edges of your fingertips. We're going to start with a couple bridges, inhaling in slowly through the nose. And exhale, we start by pressing our arms through our fingers. And then, starting with the tail, slowly rolling up, reaching the top of this bridge. And exhale, roll the spine down. We're going to take 2 more of these. Inhale in. And exhale, massage that spine up. And roll it down vertebrae by vertebrae. One more. Peeling up. If you want an extra push, you can hold one hand in the other, pressing that bridge higher, interlacing your fingers underneath you. And we're going to stay here for 3 collective breaths, pushing a little bit higher. Inhaling in together and release. 2 more. One more. Nice, and slowly melt down to the mat. We're going to cross that left leg over the right, taking a gentle figure 4 stretch, rocking side to side. Nice. And then coming to neutral, we'll switch, cross that right leg over the left. Nice. And then standing both feet on the mat. We're going to extend those legs, reach those arms up overhead, take a stretch, good morning stretch. And then we are going to cross that left leg over, take a gentle twist of the spine, rolling us over onto our bellies. And we'll meet in Sphinx pose. Yours are so cute facing each other. I love it. So cute. We're gonna bring those elbows underneath the shoulders, spreading those fingers. Nice. Tucking the chin slightly so we lengthen the back of our neck. And we're gonna stay here for 9 breaths. Is it okay if we move slowly today?
Yeah.
We good? Okay. Maybe you close your eyes. And I invite you to focus on how this feels. Maybe you start to sense the activation in your arm muscles. But I also invite you to find ease. So where can you let go? Where do you notice you're maybe overexerting? Imagining that you're sending energy past your fingertips, past your toes. If you had little weights at the front of your pelvis and the front of the left and right hip joint, they're magnetically reaching towards the earth. One more collective breath here. Nice, and then when you're ready, we're gonna press back into a child's pose. Coming back, bringing those toes to touch, knees as wide as the mat, dropping the forehead on the earth. And as we stay in these poses, these postures for a little bit longer today, I really want you to focus on what feels good and what feels easy. And how much can we let go? Just as we started class, noticing where with each exhale we can release our weight and let gravity do a little bit more work. Come around and offer some hands on, so you can stay right there. Just really imagining that you're breathing from left to right, yes.
You can press this way.
Do you want me to press?
Yeah. Yes. Like a little bit in the middle.
Here?
Yeah.
Higher up?
From here?
Yeah.
Touch this here.
I see, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then imagine lengthening, yeah. There we go. Breathing into the hand. Nice. Breathing from side to side. breaths here. Taking in what feels good. Slowly, when you're ready, we can peel up to all fours. Slowly. Finding any movement that feels good. If you want to take some circles. One way and then the other way. And then taking some cats and cows at your own pace. Finding a little bit more movement. Really honoring the time and the space that we have to be with ourselves and with each other. One more wherever you are. Then we're going to come to a neutral spine and walk our hands out into our puppy posture. You can either have your forehead on the mat here or chin on the mat. And the goal is to keep a 90-degree angle so you can lift those hips a little bit more, Evelyn. Yeah, you're a good cat. So we have a 90-degree angle at our knees and our hips. And we're opening up those shoulders, chest. And we're going to stay here, breathing through it. Relaxing that lower jaw. Finding power in the stillness. Three more breaths here. And then whenever you're ready, we're gonna send our weight over to those elbows. Maybe you wanna walk them in a little bit, and we're gonna lift those knees coming into a forearm plank. Nice. And we're gonna stay here, if possible, for let's do 6 collective breaths. Inhaling in and out. 2. 3. 4. 5. Last one. And then walk onto those hands and extend back into downward dog. Bend that left knee if it feels good. Switch, bend that right knee if it feels good. Taking any movement that you need before we settle in to our downward dog. Maybe you want to shake that head no. Nod the head yes. Then when you're ready, we're going to stay here for 9 collective breaths. Focusing on extending past those heels, so sending those heels towards the earth. Shooting energy out of those fingertips. Really allowing the weight of the head to give in to gravity. Feeling as if we're zipping up a pair of tight, skinny jeans. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you feel it? Is it your back?
A little bit. It's always like this when I start.
Yeah.
It gets better.
Good.
It's just in the beginning, it's like.
Yeah. Okay. 3 more breaths. One more. And then walk those feet towards the hands. Forward fold. Grabbing opposite elbows, my favorite, swinging side to side. And really here, I invite you to feel the connection between the left elbow and the left side. So the swing really allows for us to stretch our side body. And then knuckles on the floor, coming into a flat back. And then releasing down. Slowly rolling up in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keeping those eyes closed, we'll meet in mountain. Hands can be in prayer at your heart or by your side. Pausing in mountain. Connecting back to your intention. Why you chose to be here today. Honoring that reason. Honoring yourself. Feeling a sense of height and verticality. Doesn't matter how tall you are. We can feel as tall as we choose to be. Nice, opening up those eyes, walking to the top of the mat. We're gonna inhale, arms up overhead. We're gonna take a couple of vinyasas. Exhale, hands through prayer. Fingertips on the mat, flat back. Step or hop to the back of your mat. We're gonna exhale, slowly bend those elbows, chaturanga, to upward facing dog. And downward dog. Nice. Taking one warm inhale and one loving exhale. We're gonna step or hop to the front of the mat. And hands on the shins, flat back up. Release down. We're gonna do a reverse swan dive up. So we'll reach with the nose first, coming up, like you're coming out of the water. Hands come through prayer, catch something up overhead, and exhale, flat back down. Knuckles on the earth, coming up, flat back, and dropping down, forward fold, stepping or hop to the back of the mat. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Beautiful. This last one, I invite you to find the most length that you have found today in this vinyasa, in this flow. So inhale, step or hop to the front of the mat. Hands on the thighs, this time flat back up. And drop down. Let's roll up as you inhale. Arms come up and over. And exhale through prayer. Knuckles on the mat this time, flat back. And down, step or hop to the back of the mat. Exhale, slowly bend those elbows. Inhale up. And exhale, downward dog. Beautiful, beautiful work. Let's take 3 collective breaths here together. Yeah, let's do that. Let's inhale, come onto the tippy toes. Exhale, calm down. Let's walk those hands to the feet now. Interlacing fingers, placing it behind our neck. And we're gonna pause here, allowing the upper back to lengthen out. Softening those knees a little bit so we don't have to lock out our legs, but still spreading those toes. Nice. Beautiful. And when you're ready, we're going to transition into malasana or yogi squat. So you can, if you want, you can come to face me. We're going to turn out those feet a little bit. Yeah, so you can bring those feet in a little. And allow those hips to sink. Do you feel it? So we want to try and keep our knees pointing over our second toe. So maybe we need to push with our triceps. So I invite you to feel the palm to palm connection and also the arm to leg connection. If we can, we're going to stay here for 9 breaths. Yeah, if you need to take a break, you can take a break. Really feeling the support of the earth. I want you to imagine any discomfort melting away. One more breath. Releasing those hands on the mat, straightening those legs. Just moving slowly. Shake those hips side to side. So shift the weight to the right side. And then the left. Finding any places that you feel need a little extra love, you can stay there. Hopefully you're sensing the deeper stretch on the side of the hip. I feel it all the way down to the side of my leg sometime. Yeah, if you want, you can widen out. If you want, you can turn those feet parallel. Nice. And as we're here, we're gonna, we're all parallel. We're gonna reach towards your right side. I'll mirror you. And we're gonna take a twist. So using that hand, we'll reach the opposite hand towards the sky and twist open. Exhale, switch to the other side. And come back to neutral. We're going to take that one more time, noticing if we can go any further. And release down. I just heard a crack in my neck. Other side. Sometimes I feel like yoga is free Cairo. And come back to neutral. We're going to heel toe those feet together and then walk towards the front of our mat. Bring them all the way together. And we're gonna send those hands behind us and slowly soften those knees. Then we'll meet in chair. Yeah. Let's bring, are you okay?
Yeah.
Bring those hands to prayer. And we're going to take 6 breaths here. With each exhale, good. Sinking a little bit more. Feeling that shake if it happens. Three more breaths. Reach those arms up overhead. One more breath. And extend up. And we're going to take a gentle arch, lifting up and over. Coming to neutral. Reaching up and to the right. And neutral. And you guessed it, to the left. And coming back. Let's open those hands, come down through center. Knuckles on the earth, flat back up. Step or hop into our plank. And we're gonna stay here for 3 collective breaths. Inhaling in And exhale. Sending your attention inwards. One more breath. And bend those elbows as you exhale. Coming up to upward facing dog. And pressing back, downward dog. And let's take a pause in child's pose so you can keep those knees together if you want, or they can be spread wide. Noticing how your body and mind feel compared to when we started today. Enjoying what feels extra good. And slowly, when you're ready, we're gonna roll up to seated. We're gonna take one more stretch for the hips. If you want, we can stay. No, I think it'll be easier if we all face inside. In ballet, we call this a froggy position. Yeah. So moving at your own pace. Sometimes you might want to fold your mat underneath your knees if that feels good. This is our final stretch, so it's meant to be the most intense. Are we okay? Do we feel it? I feel it too. I literally feel it in my hamstring. I'm like, what's going on? Noticing where you can let go a little more. Three more breaths here. We can do it. Finding length in the back of the neck. Imagining you have these baby little marshmallows behind your ears. So softening that space. One more breath. And can the expectation of realizing we're almost done allow you to go just an inch lower? And then whenever you're ready, there's no easy way to get out of this. We're just gonna roll onto our backs. We're going to imagine I am able to turn off these lights. And if you want, you can stand on those feet like last time, bending those knees, or you can have them extended out long, but maybe it'll feel good to start in the exact same pose that we started and notice the change. Notice maybe other points are in contact with the earth. Notice how the spine feels. Are the shoulders resting differently on the earth? Are the sides of the hip resting differently? The sacrum, the tailbone, the pelvis? Do you feel more space inside the body? And I invite us all to take in these feelings of goodness, of abundance, of success, of ease, and recognize that this is who we are, these feelings of abundance, and that other thing, that other voice that we called our inner critic is not us, is not these feelings of abundance, is not what we feel right now. And so whenever that little voice comes in, because it always seems to make an entrance on stage left, we can acknowledge them and say thank you. Thank you for being here. But you can exit stage right. Nice. Enjoying these moments of peace. And I'm going to read to you a mantra or a meditation from the loving kindness practice that I've been talking about lately. And feel free to repeat these in your head, in your heart. May I be happy. May I be healthy. May I live with ease. May I be free from suffering. May I be free from judgment. May I be free from ill will. May I be free from jealousy. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you live with ease. May you be free from suffering. May you be free from judgment. May you be free from ill will. And may you be free from jealousy. savoring what it feels like. I invite you to bring movement to your physical body, wiggling those toes and those fingertips. Maybe taking some circles of the wrists or the ankles. Bringing your attention to the physical present moment.
You don't understand.
Aww.
I was literally just thinking, may you be free.
And slowly we can get up. Wait, I like finishing, and we're gonna seal the practice as I always do. Taking 3 breaths together. Inhaling in, and exhale through center. Two more. Nice. This last one, enjoying it for ourselves, for no one else. Catching something in between our fingers. Tapping our thumbs to our forehead, our lips, and our hearts. Thank you guys for taking class today.